Did you know that behind the curtains of Sihr, also known as black magic, there's a wide and diverse spectrum of practitioners? We often just think of the Sahir, but Sihr is way more than that. It's crucial to understand who these practitioners are, so you can steer clear of them. A Sahir can specialize in various branches of magic or focus on one specifically. It's essential to grasp that the curse of Allah rests upon all those involved in such dark practices. The Prophet, peace be upon him, warned us with 2 ahadith, giving a sharp caution to those even considering stepping onto this ominous path. In one hadith, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "The one who consults a fortune teller without believing in him will have his prayer rejected for 40 days. Another hadith narrated by Abu Hurairah, may Allah be pleased with him, states that the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever visits a fortune teller or a soothsayer and believes in what he says has disbelieved in what was revealed to Muhammad." Now let's dive deep into the 7 different practitioners of Sihr. Number 1. Ash-Sha'wada, the master of illusions. Ibn Manzur explained that Ash-Sha'wada actually revolves around the art of sleight of hand, similar to what you see with magicians and illusionists. So think about those tricks where your eyes deceive you and you wonder, how do they do that? These folks are all about deception. They make you believe that reality is different than what you think. It's all about creating illusions that make you doubt what is real and what is not. Think about optical tricks and manipulating your perception, so you're served a completely twisted reality. So if you ever meet someone who seems too good to be true, pay close attention. Number 2. Al-Arafa, the mind reader. Ibn Hajar described Al-Arafa as individuals who are like the mind readers of the Sihr world. They claim to know that they see stuff nobody else can, using numbers, specific actions, or words. And Al-Baghawi added that they claim to receive on-the-spot information such as identifying thieves or finding lost objects. Allah Azza wa Jal warns against going to fortune tellers who say they know secrets. These actions are seen as wrong because they go against believing in God's power and the fate He's set. In Surah Al-Ma'idah 590-91 of the Quran, it says, "Hey you who believe, drinking, gambling, idols, and divining arrows are all bad things from Satan. Stay away so you can do well. Satan just wants to make you hate each other with these things and keep you from thinking about God and praying. So stop doing them. Don't get tricked. It's all just a game to mess with your mind and control you. Stay smart and don't fall for their mind tricks. Instead, pray to God and trust in His wisdom and guidance." Number 3. At-Talasim, symbols of shirk and kufr. Al-Qarafi explained that At-Talasim are special symbols used like magic spells and are connected to planets. People who practice this hang these symbols, made of metal and other stuff, on their bodies, saying it gives them special powers. These symbols with their mystical names are thought to tap into cosmic forces, promising those who wear them supernatural abilities. But these practices go against our deen and are considered shirk. Number 4. Al-Awqaf, predictions through calculations. Al-Qarafi described Al-Awqaf as numbers and symbols arranged in different shapes. People who do this say that using these symbols brings good luck, like easy births, winning wars, and setting prisoners free. By playing with numbers and symbols, believers in Al-Awqaf hope to control the universe's forces, astaghfirullah. However, these ideas don't match with Islam, which teaches that we should trust in God's plan, not in magic or luck. Number 5. At-Tanjim, astrology like horoscopes. Ibn Manzur clarified that At-Tanjim means watching the stars in simple language, but in more technical terms it's about claiming to know about things happening on Earth because of what's going on with stars and planets. These practitioners say they can predict events based on where stars and planets are positioned. Because they believe the stars affect life here on Earth, those who study at Tanjim try to predict what will happen by looking at stars and planets. But these practices are more like superstition and don't fit with our deen, and that is that only God knows the future. Number 6. At-Ta'limat, spells associated with polytheism. This category doesn't include the ruqya from the Quran and Sunnah. Ibn Mandur explained that al-azima comes from ruka, which are specific chants used against evil spirits. The plural, al-ahazim, seems to target diseases. Al-Qarafi also added to our understanding by explaining where al-aqsam and at-ta'zim came from. He said people made them using random names, claiming these names belonged to angels. They believed that Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, had given these angels power over different groups of jinn. So when someone said a spell with one of these angel names, they thought the jinn had to do whatever they wanted. Number 7. Al-Kahin, the fortune teller. Ibn Hajar described Al-Kahana as people who claim to predict the future and reveal secrets using objects. They were believed to have psychic abilities and fiery personalities, much like demons. This similarity arose from their shared beliefs in things like disbelief and associating partners with God. In the time before the Prophet, their practices were widespread because there was no prophethood then. Ibn Mandur explained that Al-Kahin is someone who claims to have knowledge of the future and the ability to uncover people's secrets using objects. Az-Zuhri mentioned that even before the time of Prophet Muhammad, there were fortune tellers among the Arabs. However, when the Prophet was sent, the heavens were guarded by arrows shot by angels, preventing jinn and demons from eavesdropping and passing information to fortune tellers. This caused the teachings of fortune tellers to fail, and Allah demonstrated the falsehood of fortune telling through the Quran, clearly distinguishing between truth and falsehood. Dear brothers and sisters, please let us distance ourselves from these wrongdoers. They are all trying to mess with our heads and pull us away from Allah Azza wa Jal. But as believers, we've got something they can't touch: faith and knowledge. We know that real power comes from Allah, not from tricks or predictions. By sticking close to Him and following His guidance, we're safe from the traps of Sihr and its practitioners. May Allah protect us and guide us.